Hi there. So there's a lot of emotion around at the moment, isn't there? And it seems like there's increasing tension going on. Whether you are living in what is now a very busy household with everyone at home, or you're on your own, or there's just you and one other person, there's we're getting to a point now where it's like, okay, this is the reality, and many people are kind of settling into that. But there's the inevitable heightened emotions. There's the tensions that build up between people. There's the frustration. There's perhaps some anger. There's fear. There's probably guilt as well in different ways. So many of us are trying to balance all of the different parts of our lives from the same place, surrounded by the same people every day. And what I'm finding through the various WhatsApp groups and Zoom calls I'm having with friends, family, colleagues, is that there's a real need for people to let off steam and to rant a little bit. So, as a friend, a colleague, a family member myself, that's part of the deal for me. I'm bring it on. That's what I'm here for. And I hope that the people in my life are there for me when I need to do that. But we've all got stuff going on, and so I suppose there's that sense of letting off steam, releasing our own pressure, but not adding to other people's. And so something I've been doing for many, many years that I think is really coming to its fore right now is getting the thoughts and the feelings and the emotions and all the stuff that's going on internally out of me and onto paper by journaling. I've been journaling since I was about 9 years old, so I literally have lots and lots of journals hidden away somewhere in a box. And there are specific periods in my life where my journaling has been a bit of a saviour for me. It's been really, really powerful and profound for me. So teenage years, when there's a lot of angst going on and all the stuff you deal with as a teenager, being able to say stuff that I couldn't say to anyone else and put it out there, knowing that I wasn't going to be judged, was really helpful. More recently, when I was going through fertility treatment, it was so helpful for me to be able to pour out the strength of emotion and not have to filter it in any way, to not make other people feel bad or whatever. I could just put it all out there. And now I'm finding my journaling so helpful. And if it's something you haven't tried before, or even if you have, I'd really suggest giving it a go. So it's our reality, our experience of whatever's going on is created through our thinking. That's kind of just the way it works. And you might find there are moments in your day where the emotions subside a little bit. You maybe get into a bit of flow with work, or maybe there's a bit of laughter, or you just feel that opportunity to just settle a bit. So our thinking is different in those moments to in the moments where we've got a lot of emotion and there's tension and there's arguments and whatever else going on. So what we're thinking about ourselves, about the situation, about other people, is going to create our reality. And sometimes it's not helpful to express that out loud to other people. But if we bottle it up, that's not helpful for other people either. So something I've been practicing for years is mindfulness, as many of you know. I'm very grateful that I've been practicing for 10 years, because the process of being able to notice my thoughts and my emotions and let them go is much easier for me now. It doesn't mean I don't still get caught up in them sometimes, but it's much easier. To start practicing mindfulness now is really challenging. And if you're trying it or thinking you should try it, have a go, but don't beat yourself up if you're finding it too difficult, because there's a lot of stuff to deal with right now. So the journaling idea is what I was thinking is a helpful step towards that. You can get out on paper whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, and the only person who's going to judge it is you, because no one else is going to look at this. So that's the first trick, really, is to be able to put it out there and not judge yourself. So put it out there, close the book and move away. At some point in the future, you might want to look back, and it's really helpful to do that because you can see how challenging things were and have a bit of self-compassion. But you can also see how over time things lessen a little bit and you get better at dealing with stuff. So that's really helpful for ourselves. But you may never look at it again. And in the moment, the real power is in just unfiltered, putting everything down, even if it doesn't make sense, even if there's lots of sweary words, even if you're saying stuff that you think that's a really bad thing to say about my husband or my children or my parents or whatever. Just put it out there, because what it does in the moment is it releases the pressure. It releases the pressure, gets the thoughts out of your head, and notice how it feels for you. But the feeling I have is I feel lighter. Got stuff off my chest, but I know I've not burdened someone else. And I can then go on and do what I need to do and be a better person for other people, actually. So have a go at journaling. Grab a notebook. If, like me, you like nice stationery, this is a good excuse to get on Amazon and order a nice notebook. Agree with people in your household when your time is going to be to do this. Now, you might want to be more spontaneous, but it can be quite helpful to say, right, for 15 minutes, I don't want to be disturbed, and go and lock yourself away somewhere where you can be undisturbed, you can be comfortable, and just allow yourself to let rip a bit. So give it a go and see how it works for you. And feel free to get in touch if you're finding it is working and you want to share that, or if it's not and you want to just talk through, how you might deal with some of the stuff that's coming up. Okay, be well.